Autumn had come to the West London Railway. Long ago, during Megan's arrival, she was the splendid red tender engine who prefers to be pulling passengers ever since she was built for mixed traffic duties, which she didn't care about freight cars and shunting, and she was to work with the two tank engines, Andrew and Chad. The fields on the branch lines were changing from yellow stubble to brown earth, and the tractor was hard at work as Andrew puffed along. Later, Andrew had to stop at a red signal where he saw the tractor close by. "Hello there. Never seen you coming here before. I'm Felix, and I'm plowing." "Hello, Felix. I'm Andrew, and I'm pulling the train on my branch line." "Those are nice-looking wheels you have. What are those, by the way?" "Oh, these are caterpillars. I have them to plow this field, and in this case, I like to go anywhere, and I don't need rails." "That's nice. I've never seen a tractor like you to plow some kinds of fields before. I don't think I have those on my rails because I have my wheels to run." "Yeah, that sounds great." "Well, I've got to go now, Felix. It was nice meeting you. You too, Andrew." Andrew soon puffed into Lumberton Station. Megan was waiting with her passenger trains. "Good afternoon, Megan. How's it going with your trip during the run on the main line?" "It goes on pretty well, I must say. By the way, what about you? How was the branch line you're running?" "Oh, I'd say it was wonderful. It has many beautiful places wherever I go with my coaches. There were stations, factories, and even in the houses in downtown I tooted my whistle hello to everyone I met. Especially there was a tractor plowing the field down the line." "A tractor? I never thought there was a tractor plowing." "Oh, you never met him before. His name is Felix. He's the friendly yellow tractor, and I'm sure you have to get to know him. You can see that he only plows the field because his caterpillars are in fine working order." "I doubt it. Must be the ugliest things I ever heard." "Why would you say that?" "Because everywhere I go, I've seen different tractors besides that Felix. They all had the same ugly things they have got, and I bet it's the most ridiculous wheels they could ever had." "You shouldn't be saying that, Megan. Just because the wheels are caterpillars doesn't mean it looks ugly and ridiculous. You should see it looks reliable when Felix was able to help us engines out one day if we looked worn out from the day's work." "I'm sorry I said that, Andrew. I just don't like the way it looks. It's not even as reliable as our wheels were. Besides, my friend Bogey's are much reliable than the tractor's caterpillars. I bet he was saying he could go anywhere and doesn't need rails. I don't want to go anywhere, and I like my rails." Winter came with dark cloud full of snow. Megan was at the big station finishing her journey safely, but by now the country was covered. Her driver told her they needed a snowplow for the next journey. Megan, however, was becoming stubborn and rude, and wouldn't listen to what neither her crew nor Mr. Newton told her to do. Later after that, Megan's snowplow was becoming heavy and uncomfortable and made Megan cross. She shook it and she banged it. But when they got back, it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. "You are a very naughty engine." The next morning, Megan's driver and fireman came early and worked hard to mend the snowplow, but they couldn't make it fit. Megan was pleased as she puffed into the station with her coaches where Andrew was waiting. "Good morning, Megan. Why aren't you wearing your snowplow?" "Oh, it's all broken, Andrew. Yesterday it's both heavy and uncomfortable, and all I did is to damage it on my next journey." "Megan, that's not right for you to do it. It's a special snowplow, in order for the three of us to use it to clear the snow from the tracks. Honestly, you can't go off without it if you didn't have one on. Not to go against Mr. Newton's orders, too. I know, Andrew. My snowplow is in the works now, and the workman is sure to get it fixed soon. And don't worry about me. I'll be fine just the way I was, for as long as the snow doesn't stop me. And so Megan set off. Chad was on a siding with his goose train close by. She'll be in trouble soon. Megan was puffing happily along so much that she didn't know she was onto Andrew's line and puffed through a bit of snow, which is not that much to dig it through. Silly soft stuffs! I didn't need that stupid old thing yesterday, and I shan't today. Huh, Andrew is being a silly little engine for saying I should be wearing a snowplow. Snow can't stop me if I came across them. Megan puffed through the tunnel, thinking how clever she was, but there was trouble ahead. Bust my buffers! I'm stuck! Back, Megan, back! Megan tried, but her wheels spun and she couldn't move. The conductor went back for help, while everyone else tried to dig the snow away. But as fast as they dug, more snow slipped down until Megan was nearly buried. Oh, my wheels and coupling rods! I shall have to stop here until I'm frozen. Oh, I should have listened to Andrew about how reliable Felix the Tractor was, and about wearing my snowplow. What a silly engine I am. And Megan felt cold, lonely, and miserable. And she began to cry. Just then, she heard a whistle coming behind her. It's Andrew, and he's coming here to help with Felix the Tractor. Sure enough, Andrew arrived with Felix, and his coach's couple behind him. Hello, Megan. We're here to rescue you. Also, I've heard you were racing along my branch line thinking how clever you were to puff through the drifts of snow without a snowplow. Is that right? Megan remained silent. Ah, well, we can live and learn. Now, let's get started, Felix. I'm on it, Andrew. Soon after Megan was cleared from the snowdrifts, she backed down to the coaches where Andrew had pulled away and Felix had pulled her back to safety. Now, instead of being cross, Megan was pleased. Thank you for helping me. I suppose you must be Felix the Tractor, who had plowed the field I've heard about the other day. And Andrew was right about when you are here to get me out of the snowdrifts, and your caterpillars are reliable. And I'm sorry I was rude. It's alright, Megan. I'm glad to hear that you see my wheels are not as ugly as you think so. I'm grateful you understand that they are really reliable now. Yeah, I guess they are. And I must be going now. It was nice meeting you, Felix. You too, Megan. Take care. I hope you'll be sensible now, Megan. I know, driver. I'll try. That night at the sheds, Megan spoke to Andrew. Thank you for also helping me by taking my coaches away, Andrew. And I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. That's alright, Megan. Just so you know that Felix is a really reliable tractor on the railway, and you really have to wear a snowplow for this weather. You never see me damaging it, because I wasn't supposed to do it in a careless way, and neither was Chad. That's right. I guess you do have a point. So, I think tomorrow when Mr. Newton gets here, He'll let you know that your snowplow is complete mended, so you can only wear it to clear the tracks. I've seen it at the works. The workmen were almost finishing it. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I suppose I'd rather have to be careful with my only snowplow next time.